Welcome back, I'm the Smithy D, and today we're back with another episode of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And today what we're looking at is Starships and how to Starships more importantly. In this video I'm going to give you a small guide of how I do things in Starships and what I look out for to progress in my game. This guide is going to be very free to play friendly, but it's going to require some work from your side. So the first thing that I look for in Starships is about the balance between Starships Arena and your normal arena. It's extremely important that you are working on both arenas. If you are especially free to play, you want to be getting the crystals from the normal arena, and you also want to be getting your tokens and leveling up your ships in the other arena. We have a brand new fleet shipment store where you can get a lot of ships in there. You can get a lot of chromium only characters, you can get gear, and you can get the new ability map called Zetas. Currently there is only two ways to get these Zetas, and that is from the fleet shipment store and also the Starship ability challenges. So choosing the right ships and what ships are best for you. If you're like me, and currently I've got a 3-star capital ship on all three. For me, at the moment, the only restriction of obtaining these ships is just the amount of stars that I've got on my standard starships. As you progress further in the game and unlock the more tiers, more requirements come. For the higher tier of Admiral Akbar's and Mace Windu's capital ship, you're going to require light side ships only. For Grand Moff Tarkin's capital ship, you're going to require dark side ships only. To get Tarkin's ship to 5-star, you're going to need 5 times 4-star dark side ships. To compete in the highest tier of the ship enhancement droids, you're going to need to have a 5-star Mace Windu capital ship. The highest tier of the shipbuilding materials, you're also going to need to have an Admiral Akbar 5-star capital ship. To compete in the ship ability materials on the highest tier, you're going to need to have a Tarkin ship at 5-star. This is also where the Zetas drop.
It's not true! That's impossible!
Mace Windu and Admiral Akbar by far are the easiest ships to unlock. Ship enhancement droids and building materials can be easily farmed by other aspects of the game. Enhancement droids and ship materials can be easily farmed from the Cantina shipments. You can also obtain these by doing your normal gear farming and shard farming in the other aspect of the game. However, Zetas can only be farmed from the fleet shipment store and the ship ability challenge. And to get these Zetas on the highest tier, you're going to need to have a 5-star Tarkin ship, which is going to require you to have 5 dark side ships at 4-star to complete the Tarkin challenge. Once you have Tarkin ship at 5-star, you're also going to need to have 8 times 5-star ships for the ability challenge.
What did you say?
These ships can be light and dark, so there is no requirement there. I'm going to be with you every step of this way, guys, so I will be bringing out more videos of how we can progress further, but at the moment, the route I'm taking, I'm going to work on 12 starships. I'm not going to go for every starship in the game, but I'm going to work towards 12. Having 12 5-star ships is going to allow me to compete in all challenges that I've mentioned. My priority straight away is going to be for dark side ships, because that's going to allow me to start unlocking those Zetas. This may require a lot of us to farm additional characters that we don't currently have, but my suggestion straight away would be to go after Boba. He's going to be great for your arena. He's going to work well until you start getting these Zetas. You've also got TIE Fighter Pilot, and you can work on them ships. If you do manage to see any Slave 1 shards in your shipment, then grab them without a heartbeat. Slave 1 unlocks at 4-star, so this is ideal for the Tarkin challenge. If you've got any hordes of AP sitting around, make sure you are competing in any PvP challenge where you can get dark side ship pieces. One that is upcoming at the moment at the time of this video is the Vader TIE Advance PvP tournament. Another great ship that I wanted to mention is Ahsoka's ship. At the moment, she is the only ship that can currently dispel in the game. She is a light side ship, but you need to find that balance where you're maintaining your rank in both the PvP arena and also the ship PvP arena. The more geared and starred your pilot is, the better your ship is going to perform. But on the challenges, there is no requirement on the pilot as long as you've got them unlocked. The biggest question on most minds is, what are the best ships? In my opinion, from what I've seen, that Millennium Falcon is by far the best ship, but unfortunately, you'd need to pay packs to get these shards. After that, I'd go with a more free-to-play ship, which is also impacts, but that would be the Slave 1. This Slave 1 can do AoE attacks, it's tanky, and it's a devastating attacking ship. Other outstanding ships is Vader's TIE Advance, but that can only be obtainable currently from the PvP event. The Scimitar is a great ship. That's Darth Maul's ship, so it's a Sith infiltrator, and what that does and brings to your game is it stealths other ships in your fleet while you're attacking and puts retribution on one ship that's not stealthed. Other great ships out there is going to be Sunfac's ship, it's a dark side ship, and you've also got the Geonosian spy ship. That is a great little ship. There is some deadly combos out there where you've got the Scimitar, the Geonosian spy, Slave 1. They can cause so much hassle for the opponent. In my opinion though, I would advise not to get the Zetas from the fleet shipment store until you've unlocked the challenges so you can start competing in those high areas to get those high materials. The Zeta drop is very like the Omega drop on the challenges, so don't expect them to happen all the time, but it's going to give you a nice little resource of them every week. Starships is going to progress and it is going to get bigger and you're going to require more ships, so that's where you want to start working towards 12 ships so you can then work on 7-star in those ships and then bring in more additional ships to your fleet. In the future, they may be obtainable from more places, same as the characters, because currently Darth Maul is only obtainable in certain areas of the game, and that would be the fleet shipments. You can get a lot of the ships from the Galactic War shipments as well, so you can get Sunfac's ship there. You could also then get Geonosian Spy, Geonosian Soldier. Geonosian Soldier is another great DS character, and pretty much everybody has him in the game. It's completely up to you which way you go, if you want to go after the light side ships first to get the building materials, or if you want to go after your dark side ships straight away to get the Tarkin ship to then work towards doing the Zeta challenge. But again, if you do start to go after these Zetas from the fleet shipment area, this is really going to start damaging your progression if you're not purchasing packs. Currently, the highest capital ship in-game at the moment is 6 stars, so you will see new content coming where you can obtain them at 7 stars, and that will also be with the same with the challengers. You also can get a lot of the ship shards from the Galactic War shipments, or if you do need characters to increase your arena rank, then unfortunately that is paying crystals, so that does come first, but ultimately once you do surpass that, you will need to go after the ships and go after the characters to pilot them. First order TIE pilot, you're going to need to get him from the hard node, so that is currently the only place that you can get him outside of packs. Imperial TIE fighter pilot would be from the Cantina area. If you haven't already subscribed to my videos, then please make sure you do so we can go on this galactic journey together and you're not then missing a video. If you've liked this video, then please make sure you give it the thumbs up. Hopefully this video has given you a more understanding of how it works and when you progress further and what you need to get these capital ships and do these higher tier challenges. So what is your grand plan? Are you going to go with the dark side? Are you going to stay with the light side? Are you going to purchase those Zetas from the fleet shipment store? Let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you very much for watching. I'm the Smithy D. May the force be with you always.